know, maybe I had some kids over to my house yesterday showing them the pigeons that I raise. And I thought, you know, those kids are going to remember that.
Right.
You know, be a good memory.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you grew up, did you have a lot of gardens? Did your family garden a lot?
My great aunts gardened and my grandmother gardened, and they taught me so many things that made sense to me.
It made sense.
And so I'm always trying to help people understand it a little bit better. A little bit of knowledge will create a lot of beauty.
And I think a lot of us get really nervous when it comes to gardening, but the designs that you bring to us and the varieties that you bring to us, really, you make it easy. You give us that quick payoff, and we get to enjoy that beauty year after year, season after season. So speaking about season after season, reblooming. This is a 6-piece of the colorful daylily plants that actually rebloom, because most daylilies, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be wrong because I'm not
go ahead.
much of a gardener, they only last like a couple of weeks, right?
Most of them do, but I have to tell you, there are reblooming daylilies out there, like the Stella d'Oras that you see planted all over, and they do bloom all summer, but they're miniature.
Yeah.
They had the small flowers, and by the way, I love those. But now we've got the big flowering daylilies that are rebloomers. And in this collection, I've got 3 different varieties. You get 2 each of 3 different varieties. It's the largest perennial collection that I'm offering this year.
6 pieces.
And it's the easiest perennial. If you've never gardened, the daylily should be your first perennial, as it was mine. My grandmother gave me one because she knew that I wouldn't fail. And it wouldn't fail me.
Well, that's nice. That gives you confidence. Confidence in your gardening.
That's the thing. And a good mentor will do that.
Well, you're my mentor. You're my gardening mentor.
Thank
All right,
you.
so you're getting 6 bare roots that look like this, correct?
Yes, exactly.
You're getting 2 of each color. The Sapelo Island, which is like a huge red, right?
It's a huge red. And you have to say it's real southern. Sapelo.
Oh,
Sapelo. Sapelo Island.
Sapelo Island.
That's right. It's off the coast of Georgia, by the way.
Is that good? Wait, let me try again.
Yes, you did. But see,
Island.
that's the one in the middle. That's that deep, deep red one. See the burgundy one off to the side?
Yes.
So, and what is the name of that one?
Sweet Charlie.
Sweet Charlie, named after my dog.
Your dog's name is Charlie?
Yes, and that actually is named after Charlie.
Oh, what kind of dog is Charlie?
Charlie's a terrier.
Oh, I love it.
And he's a rescue terrier.
My dog is a rescue too. His name is Hook.
I love him.
When he's in trouble because he's from the South.
Of course he is.
And then you're also getting 2 of the St. Catharines, which is that rolled yellow.
The bright yellow one that has got the ruffled edges, and also that one's fragrant. But what I'm shipping out to you are, look at the big flowers.
Look at this.
What we're shipping out, this is a mature, this is going to bloom like crazy this year. This is the way that they come out to you, and I'm just going to show you. You can do your thing again. If you weren't so young, I'd say I feel like we're on the Ed Sullivan Show.
I'm not so young. Not so young. I just had a birthday. That's why I was in London.
Look at this. Look at that. You're not too old to travel.
That's the truth.
Look at you. Now, plant it like that. This will grow in half shade to full sun, wet areas, dry areas, all kinds of areas. In every zone that I ship to in the United States, the daylily will perform beautifully. I watered in well, and you know why they have daylilies planted on the edge of bridges along the highway?
Why?
They control the erosion. It's so steep that if you look, the edge of the bridge is too steep to mow. That's why they always have the daylilies there, and they're always blooming. And if it gets dry, they get dry. If it gets wet, they get wet. And they're so dense in there that there's no opportunity for weeds because they fill it up. The regular daylilies will bloom the one time, as you mentioned, for a couple of weeks, and then the foliage starts to look ratty-tatty because it's all going to sleep because it's already done its show. The rebloomers send up new foliage all summer long, new blooms all summer long, so it's always fresh looking.
Wow.
If you've got a rental property, a vacation house, or if you're a lazy gardener, this is going to perform for you. And you can go on vacation for the whole summer, and the daylily is not going to die while you're gone.
That's what I need.
And the
Not that I'm going on vacation for the whole summer.
And you won't
I wish I could.
But you won't miss the blooms while you're gone because you come back and it'll be blooming again.
Right, and look at the giganticness of
That's
these
Sweet
blooms.
Charlie.
That's Sweet Charlie. I love that rich color.
2 each of every variety, so you get 2 Sweet Charlies in this collection. And by the way, these will bloom this year. Also, if you want to grow these in containers, and you think, yeah, I live up in the mountains in Colorado. guess what? You can leave the container out all winter with the daylily in it. It's going to come back every single year. That's what they do.
What if I live in an apartment and I have a nice big balcony?
It's fine out there. In fact, this was the only perennial I could get to come back when I designed gardens in Manhattan up on those, you know, you're on the 40th floor.
Right.
On the rooftop gardens there, the daylily was just about the only perennial that would survive.
Oh.
But the toughest of all perennials, they bloom like crazy. If you want a perennial that's not going to quit on you, the daylily is your go-to.
So if you're a new gardener, if you're a novice gardener, maybe this is where you start, you build your confidence.
Yes.
And you're like, well, let's keep on going. So
That's
look,
right.
you're getting 6 bare roots like you just saw Phillip plant. 2 of the Sapelo Islands.
Oh, I
How'd
like
it do?
it. They sound like molasses.
2 St. Catherine's Island and 2 of the Sweet Charlie.
Listen to yourself.
Oh, listen to me. This is M95003. No auto delivery on this one. Works out to be about $6